Raymond Fullray 9 150E, I think it is. And Rockshop's Revelation 150mm forks with the RC2 damper. Yeah, so I've got a spare light with me today. So it's on the helmet. In South Wales we had crazy rain day before yesterday. No, what am I on about? It was yesterday. A lot of the rain would have just run off. Oh, yeah. A lot of flying insects though, which is always amazing how quickly they come out, isn't it, after the rain. Fine, sorry. So I'm gonna try and enjoy as much as this daylight that's left. Finish work at 3:30. It's probably about, thank you mate. I don't know what time it is now, 4:30 or something. Oh, quite full as well. Oh, I can't believe it's still light. Hey, what am I doing? Having fun. We'll have a look. Oh. Keep it in standard power. No need for high power for this. Quite muddy, sketchy. Definitely going to end up in there. Oh my goodness. Oh, the River Taff looks very fast flowing. Oh, wow. A couple of trees have worked their way down the river as well. I've been checking the weather reports. I'm a bit confused. The BBC shows one picture, lots of rain. The Met Office is showing, for South Wales anyway, Cardiff area, is showing a scattering of rain and mostly dry days up until Monday next week. And today is Wednesday. Right, light is fading. The River Taff and Castell Coch up there. We might well ride up there after doing Garth Mountain. Yeah, might need to add a bit of tension. There we are. Bit finicky, the old tension. Shouldn't knock the SRAM Eagle. I got it on my Rocky Mountain altitude, but it's definitely a bit more finicky than the Shimano, I find, on the SLX. Just feels a bit better made, I guess. I've never had, like, I've had XT brakes. I've never had an XT shifter, but I've had an XT rear mech with SLX shifters on my cube stereo, and that felt really good. But saying that, I did have one problem with it when I lent it to a friend. And he pressed to change gear so hard he actually pulled the cable stop end through the carbon frame. It literally did. But then that could have been the you could point at the carbon from the cube stereo frame. I managed to get a little splinter of carbon go into my finger. I tell you what, That took forever to remove. In fact, I've always worried that, you know, did a bit of it get into my bloodstream, like, you know, you do worry about things like that, don't you? My auntie broke off the end of like a needle, a sewing needle, and years later, even though it had gone into her finger, years later she was able to pull it out of her neck and go up this public footpath and avoid the horrible muddy trail up there in between the quarries. Oh, it's quite muddy here. It's not as wet as up there. Right, let's put the big light on. I think that's just for comfort more than it's like, okay, I can feel dusk setting in. I'm feeling a bit scared. Got the light on. Right, let's put the kettle on. Let's have a look at some YouTube videos, shall we? Oh, I'm on the mountain bike. Mistakes you make when you're on an e-bike. You definitely don't make those mistakes when you're grinding up this sort of stuff on a manual bike with your heart rate peaking at its maximum and you're sweating and it's really cold. I'm not hating on non-pedal assist bikes. In fact, I can't wait to get the Giant Trance up at Bike Park Wales in the end of the half-term holidays. I'm booked up there for an uplift day. Still got the forks to fit on since getting them back from Silverfish for their service. Oh, that back wheel. I'm gonna have to dip the power. I think I'm on high power. I'm definitely gonna have to drop that power. Oh crumbs, this is. I just, you know what, there's white rocks. It's so muddy, and it's just, I think it's the weight of the bike as well. It just sinks you down into the harder substrate underneath all this gop. Look at it. This has had 1,000 dogs walked on it over the last day, and it's just cut through that like nothing. Chop all the trees down. Oh, here we are. Wow, this looks different. This is going to be a bit more of a challenge. Oh, I nearly went then. Oh, yeah. Oh no. Oh, I can't get up here. Oh, I can't get up there. Right, I'll be back with you in a minute. Don't know what is happening there. Oh, crumb. It's like controlling a tank. You steer left and you're going right. Oh, I'm going to turn the flashing light off. I'm going to have to buy myself a new light because I'll still be riding in the dark through February, March and half of April, maybe even all of April. Film the better quality. Find these caps for the GoPro just either steam up or kind of make things hazy, particularly when you've got a bit of temperature coming off yourself. So, and the outside temperature is quite cold, things start steaming up. Last Thursday, I think it was, when I came up here, it's quite clear. we'll get on and do this climb. So unlike last week, it's literally running water up here. See this is, I'm on the path. And it's just running off the mountain. But we'll remain undeterred by the water and get up this elevation. Let's do it before I change my mind. And there it is, the tumulus, and we got some. Oh. Hello. All right. That's all right. A lot lighter up here than it was the other day around this time. So the days are definitely getting longer, which is nice. That Irish greyhound that wanted to chase me will chill out a bit. I think he was excited, like I am to get a new light. Fantastic.
Is this like a mark for the top point?
Yeah, so this is like a tumulus, so this was like an old burial ground.
Oh, is it? Wow.
It's like 3,000-year-old or something.
Wow.
But that is just like a trig point, saying it's like the highest part of the mountain.
Yeah.
But the quickest way down is the way I'm about to go now, which is straight down there, and then you go on the tarmac.
Is it the way you can see like the tyre tracks?
Yeah, well, if you watch me, I'm literally going to go down there now, so yeah, I'll be sort of aiming down that way. Well, you'll go left.
Go tough as well.
Oh, go left then.
Yeah.
Go left. When you get the tarmac, do a left.
Yeah.
Have a good one anyway.
How did you manage to cycle up here?
Oh, e-bike, mate.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
Made easy.
Have a good night.
Yeah, cheers. Ooh. Hey. There we go. That is the brightest setting. It's not very bright. Ooh. So, a chance to break in that front brake pad that I put on the weekend. So we're on the mountain path. Well, actually, it's not. What am I on about? Right, we're on the mountain road, and as you can see, my light. You can't even tell it's on. Like, switch it on, and it's on. It's on the fullest. That's rubbish. That is. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's bright if you aim it at a sign or something, but as far as like shining the way, it is just a spotlight. That's what it is. And you can't really go out exploring when you've got inadequate light. But I did the top of Garth Mountain. There we go. I feel I need to fettle a little bit with the rear mech, so that's something that needs to be done. I'm riding this a little bit more confidently with these new brake pads I got on. So they're sintered. I put the sintered ones on, not the ceramic. I think the ceramic ones are probably really good in the dry, but not good in the wet conditions. The Garth Inn, which is there. A nice establishment. just getting like in that point in winter where we're like, yeah, actually spring is better. You know, we're missing it. We're missing that opportunity to go out after work and do our sport, go for a nice run. So yeah, you know, out come the lights and the warm gear, and but in our hearts, does it cut the mustard? You know, what it does, it keeps us going, doesn't it? It gives us that feeling, but really we're just waiting forward, looking forward to that spring. I look at the amount of rides I did where everything felt fine, no issues with my knees. 60-kilometer, 1,900 meter elevation gain of the Dovey Enduro. You know, the big Howie's one. Didn't feel it a twinge. That was what, 2014, 10 years ago. Last year, just doing a red trail up at Kunkan, and really feeling my knees playing up, you know. You know, I've done, I don't know, 20k now. Can't feel a thing in my knees. They feel absolutely spot on. Oh my goodness. Last time I came in here, my light failed on me. And luckily I had this light that's on my helmet to get me back. And I'm not learning from, this is me not learning. Okay, it is me learning because I'm turning back. Because if this light on my helmet goes, I'm literally in the middle of the forest without a light. Easy, look how far down, like you see it flashing. It's just rubbish when it's on a fixed beam. Oh. Woo, I feel like I'm flying. Oh my god. Oh. Is letting him through. Right, let's get that light on the helmet back on. I think just choose your cadence and it'll do, it'll sort out the power. I like to spin my legs a bit. So, here we are. Right, this is where the light is needed. Like here, it's very dark. And you want to see where you're going. Let's get into a gear that complements the terrain. It does go up here a little bit. There we are. Oh, you can feel the bike just chucking it into high mode there then, which is always nice. So that's what you want really. It's very cold. You see my cadence, I'm doing 15 mile an hour, and it's an eco. You know, so I'm not going to be able to pedal any faster. It's flat, I'm into a headwind, I'm getting maximum delivery. Heading back now. Pitch black. Honestly. Hey, they've lighted up the car park. Oh, that's novel. It's been pitch black for years. Council are spending some of their money. Now, ready for tea. I think the wife said there's fish pie